Tawhid, what can you tell us about these attacks that took place overnight and into the morning? There were more than a dozen cities in Tehran that were hit.
Yes, indeed. Tehran, the capital of the country, witnessed another night of heavy bombardment, which different areas located in the east, south, as well as the western areas of the capital were targeted, and different places, including infrastructural facilities, have been impacted, some of them even directly hit, including Sharif University of Technology, which is known as Iran's MIT, one of the most, or perhaps I can say, the most important technical university of the country. The president of the country came out to confirm the attack, and the footages coming out indicate a huge amount of damage to different buildings, including the mosque and other facilities, laboratories, and other places of this important university. Also, we know that the area has been the witness of other attacks. Actually, a gas facility is said to be targeted as well in the areas adjacent to the campus of Sharif University of Technology. And of course, we know that beyond the capital, we have a relatively long list of different cities experiencing the ongoing nature of the American and Israeli airstrikes, including Karaj, Shiraz, Isfahan, Bushehr, Bandar Lengeh, where at least 6 people are said to be killed, at least 5 people, and in Baharestan, a very small city located in the vicinity of the capital, there's local authorities are saying that at least 13 people have been killed, including 6 children. And obviously, infrastructurally speaking, the country is also experiencing ongoing attacks on different places, including power-related infrastructure, roads, as bridges, and other facilities that are critically important for ordinary citizens.
And Tawhid, what is Iran saying about these types of attacks? This isn't the first university that's been hit in Iran, and as well we've seen attacks on bridges and power structures, as you say. What is Iran saying about these types of attacks?
The day before yesterday, we had a chance to talk to Iran's Ministry of Science, Research and Technology, and he told us that at least 30 universities so far have been hit as a result of these airstrikes. The latest was Shahid Beheshti University, in the campus of which we were to witness that the Laser and Plasma Research Institute was targeted, heavily damaged, and the dormitories located in the campus were also impacted, some of them in a very, I would say, huge way. The good news was that the students were out for Nowruz holiday, so no casualties. But the latest is actually, and of course, prior to that, we also had reports about the heavy bombardments of the Iran's University of Science and Technology located in the eastern areas of the capital. And prior to that, we had the Isfahan University of Technology being targeted. But the latest, as I was explaining, is Sharif University of Technology. And the Iranian side is just considering it as a war crime, and the foreign ministry's spokesperson came out the other day to call it as an assault, a systematic crime, a systematic attack on the academic and cultural foundations of the country, condemning these attacks that are right now, I would say, getting broader when it comes to their scope. You know, at the very first days of these airstrikes, it was state-related buildings, or mostly, I would say, military headquarters or military-related infrastructure. But over the past 2 weeks, I can say we see a severe damage to infrastructures, hospitals, schools, Red Crescent buildings, transportation-related facilities, and that is obviously the heavy costs that the very ordinary citizens living in the country are going to indeed pay.
Right. And Tawhid, there's also been significant concern over the past month or so, as you say, about strikes that have happened on or around the Bushehr nuclear power plant. 4 strikes, from what we can tell so far. What is Iran saying about the concerns that they have about that area being targeted?
It is not that one, but we know that when it comes to nuclear facilities of the country, starting from much earlier, in June, when the Americans and Israelis started a campaign of airstrikes. Three of the most important facilities, Natanz, Fordow, and Isfahan, were targeted. And moving on, in this war, we also witnessed actually nuclear-related facilities of the country being, some of them directly, some of them indirectly hit. And about this recent one, we know that the areas in the vicinity have been witnessed the airstrikes by the Americans and Israelis. The Iranian side has raised concerns about that, and we've got this statement a couple of hours ago from the Iran's Atomic Energy Organization. They came out to give a detailed account of the areas targeted, and they said, quote unquote, heavy water and its derivatives are vital for medicine, disease treatment, and advanced industries. U.S.-Israeli attack on Iran's heavy water facility is a crime against science and humanity health. Our scientific progress will not be halted, nor will our resolve to serve global peace and health. This is the very latest reaction that we had from the Iranian side. Meanwhile, they are condemning, and also we know that diplomatically speaking, Iran's previously actually UN mission to New York, to the United Nations, they just wrote a letter to express their actually condemnation, and they have asked for immediate action from the international community in that regard, seeing the risk of contamination and other related risks that are out there when it comes to attacking nuclear facilities.
Tauhid Asadi reporting live for us from Tehran. Thank you, Tauhid.